She's saying something to everybody. Let's go ahead and stop her.
Stop. We're going out.
No, we're not.
You're not going to get rebooked. You're causing a disruption. Stop.
No, I'm not. No,
Ma'am.
I'm not. No, I'm
You're
not.
going to go out the doors.
No, I'm not.
You are. We've gotten numerous
Because
calls.
I'm
People have
walking
flagged
through
us
and saying I'm white. Because I'm walking through saying I'm a white person.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
You're causing a disruption.
I can't say I'm white.
You're causing a disruption.
What disruption?
And they're not going to fly you.
What disruption am I causing?
You have multiple people flagging us down.
What disruption? I'm white.
Okay.
What
Let me see your boarding pass.
What if I'm black?
Let me see your boarding pass.
No.
Did you fly in or are you flying out?
What if I was black?
I don't care
what if I was black?
race you are. I have no
Well,
care whatsoever.
What if I was black?
Okay.
I'm walking through and saying I'm white. I can't walk through as a U.S. citizen and say I'm white.
How much have you had to drink?
Does it matter?
Because you're showing signs of intoxication.
No.
People don't act like this.
No. Why can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?
You're causing people alarm, concern.
Oh.
You're causing people to move out of your way.
Oh, really? Because I'm walking through and saying I'm white? Because I'm saying I'm white? I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a right to be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, I'm white.
How much have you had to drink?
Does it matter?
Because you're showing signs of intoxication.
No.
People don't act like this.
No. Why can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?
You're causing people alarm, concern.
Oh.
You're causing people to move out of your way.
Oh, really? Because I'm walking through and saying I'm white? Because I'm saying I'm white? I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a right to be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, I'm white. I'm white. Are you going to arrest me because I'm white?
I don't know what you're getting
at.
I've never said anything about that, so I don't know what your point is.
Okay, well, what is your
Where's your ID? That's my point.
I don't have to show you my ID. I'm in a
You're not going to show me your ID?
I don't have to
Are you going to give him your ID? Yes, you do. Show him your ID right now.
I'm investigating public intox.
Are you done?
I'm done. I think we're good.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Don't resist.
We're done. I need to do that.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely
Don't
not.
tense up. Let go.
This is America.
It is. We're a nation of laws.
Ready? I'll grab her. Let's go ahead and get her out.
Your daughter get
Don't tense up.
Do you need me to? Are they too loose?
That one's too loose.
Which one is too loose? Stop it.
Stop tensing up.
Stop it.
All I did was say, are you white? All I said was, are you white? All I said was, are you white?
Can you go all the way down with it?
Oh, this is here we are.
Is that better?
Are you white? Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you business?
Good job. Stop.
Stop it. Stop with this.
Let's go through here. Excuse us. Walk. Stand up.
Wow. Wow. Are you white? 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 This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white. This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white. Wow. Are you white? This is what asking someone if you're white. If you're white, all I said was, are you white? You, because you're not. Wow. Are you white? Don't ask someone if you're white. If you're white. Don't ask someone if you're white. If you're white.
Stop it. Walk. Did she kick you?
Yeah.
If you're white.
Don't let it bite you. Watch it. Watch
I'm
your
not
mouth.
gonna bite
Yeah,
anyone.
just do it once.
If you're white. If you're white.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you white?
She has white stuff on her nose.
Are you white? All I ask is, are you
Snurp on her
white?
butt. Snurp.
Are you white?
Don't move. Put your feet out straight now. Put your feet out straight. Don't move.
Shut the f
Already kicked me once. We're done.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? The only thing I ask, are you white?
You go.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? That's all I'm asked. Are you white? That's the only thing I ask. Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you white?
You go.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? That's all I'm asked. Are you white? It's the only thing I fucking ask. Are you white?
Hey.
Are you white? Are you white? Is the only thing I ask. Are you white? Is the only thing I ask. Are you white? You f***ing people don't know who the f*** I am or who I know. Are you white? 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 It's the only question I ask. Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Oh, I can't wait because I know so many people. Are you white? Excuse me, are you white? 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 Oh my goodness gracious, I think that's some Mexican people. Are you white? 800. Only thing I ask. Are you white? Are you white? I can't wait to go on Tucker Carlson and Laura Graham because I know them personally. Can't wait. Can't wait.
If you bite him, you're gonna be charged. Lift your head up. Lift your head up. Lift your head up.
Wow, what is this country that you will not allow someone to say, are you white? Get this off my face. Please, I am a citizen. Get it off my face. If not, I will sue every one of you. I am so sorry that I am a beautiful white person and said, are you white? I'm so sorry. OMG. OMG. God, what are you doing about the black assholes who are walking around? Oh, I said black. Oh, God, I said black. Oh, my God, I said black. I said black. 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 Oh, my God, I said black. I said the word black. Oh, my God, I said black. I said the word black. I said the word black. You're beating the shit out of me. Black. Black. This is because I'm not black. Hey, lady, I'm not black.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Hey,
Stop.
I'm not black.
Enough.
No, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm white. I'm white. My grandfather is black. My grandfather is a black person. My grandfather is black. My grandfather is black. So I use his name. My grandfather is black. I'm black. I'm black. My grandfather is black.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Someone in India.
So she wouldn't tell us anything. Her pupils are super dilated. And she won't stop screaming about the same thing. She's got like.
But my father, my grandfather is John Anderson.
Okay.
He's just, yeah, all these people.
Here, let me look at your eyes.
Wow, wow, where is, where?
Look at my face.
They're fine. They're fine. My eyes are fine. My eyes are fine.
Okay. But you didn't take anything? You didn't do anything
No, I
wrong?
did not.
Okay. You know where you're at right now?
Yes, I'm at the Dallas Fort Worth Airport.
Okay. You know what day of the week it is?
What?
What day of the week is it?
It is Saturday. Ole Miss.
Okay.
Ole Miss won. Do you have another question for me?
Sure, what's going on?
What is going on? Look around.
What's going on? What happened leading up to this?
I was walking through the airport. Okay, I was walking through the airport. Sorry, I was walking through the airport. And you know what I said? You know what I said? You know what I said?
What'd you say?
Hey, don't kick me. Don't kick me.
I'm not. I'm not going to kick you. I'm not going to kick you. I swear to God, I will not let you.
All right.
Do you know why? What I said?
No, what'd you say?
I said you don't have to wear your mask.
Okay.
I live in Mississippi.
Can you give me a...
I am a Republican. I'm a Republican.
It's right there,
I'm
so-
a Republican.
Okay.
I'm not going to kick you.
You better not.
I'm not, because you can hit me like my husband hits me.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah. You ask him to take his hands off of me. Will you ask him to take his hands off of me?
Yeah, he's talking to somebody over the radio. Hold on.
I'm not going to do anything to anybody.
Did you guys get her out here? Or inside? Inside. Yeah.
Because I just said to people, quit wearing your mask. That's all I said. That's all I said. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And they ripped me up and told me, oh, you want to know what they said to me? You want to know what they said to me?
No, but my name's Jake, and I'm going to take you to the hospital because your vital signs are pretty elevated right
Do
now.
you know what they said?
So,
No,
let's go ahead and stand
no. Wait, because I don't want to pay $3,000.
Well, you're in custody right now, so
Wait,
that's kind of not up
will
to
you
you.
please wait? So you think I'm going to go in cardiac arrest?
No, but...
I'm 59. I'm 59. Tell him to get his hands.
Stand
Will
up.
you tell me?
Pick her up in front of you there.
That's fine.
Somebody, that's fine. I just you kind of let them know if that's fine.
Hey,
That's fine. We're there.
to do an IV, is that okay?
Yeah. There's another shirt on.
Sit up just a little bit, okay?
I will do whatever you ask me to. You're in charge.
I'll attach that cuff to this side. You want to cuff that on? Yeah.
I don't. I'm okay.
I checked her bags. I couldn't find anything. We dug through everything.
I don't have anything in my bags. I have nothing. What? For my bags, please. For my bags, please.
Good. Yeah,
Ray, are you gonna text my husband? So I'll be free. Excuse me.
Hey, listen to the paramedic.
Look up my record.
Listen to the
and-
paramedic.
No.
Cynthia.
Look up my record, and he beats the ever living shit out of me. Look me up.
Ma'am.
Just why won't you even look me up?
Ma'am.
Why won't you even look me up?
Cynthia, listen to the paramedic.
Cynthia.
Look
Hey,
me
I
up.
need you to relax.
Cynthia.
So you can start an IV on.
Look me up.
Scoot back.
You're okay.
Are you blind?
I am not.
Do you have a parent that's blind?
I do not.
My grandfather was blind.
Oh, really? My grandma's Japanese.
Oh, you're white, so you're privileged.
Just picking that.
Oh, You're white, so you're privileged.
Taking that point.
You're privileged.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna stay out of their way.
Okay.
Anytime she sees one of us, she's gonna.
Fair enough.
This is what you get when you're. Sorry, I'm a Republican. This is what happens when you're a Republican. I didn't do anything wrong. Jacob, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do any drugs. I didn't do anything except have several beers. I didn't do anything wrong.
I can change that.
I didn't do anything wrong. Sorry if I asked you if you were black.
It's alright. I just need you to take a deep breath right now, okay?
Sorry if I asked you if you had black in your
Cynthia.
family. I said my grandfather was
Cynthia,
black.
hey, we're trying to help you.
This
Cynthia.
is what happens to me. A pretty white person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody, if they're black,
Hey,
white.
you're doing good.
I'm white. I'm white. Excuse me. I'm fucking white.
Yep, we see that.
Yeah. You. Yeah, you're fat too. Really, it's not. Is it not? No. I can't wait. Hey, it happens if you get fat, and I'm not fat, and I'm 59. How old's your mother? What does she look like? What does your mother look like? Oh, she's black! Like I said. Am I not funny? No.
I'm gonna take credit for that one.
And well, she should, and well, you should. But excuse me, but it's extremely okay.
Alright, if you behave,
So I'm
listen. How about that?
You ready, Cynthia?
Airports are often described as the great equalizers of modern society, places where the strict rules of federal aviation security collide head-on with human fragility, stress, and, all too often, excessive alcohol consumption. What we witness today is a textbook example of air rage, spiraling into a complete detachment from reality. From the very first second of this interaction, it becomes painfully clear that we are not dealing with a rational passenger raising a legitimate grievance, but rather with an individual suffering from severe intoxication who has latched onto a singular, nonsensical narrative loop. The suspect's repeated declaration that she is white, and her belief that this biological fact offers her some form of constitutional immunity is a fascinating, albeit disturbing, look into how the brain malfunctions when the frontal lobe, the center for logic and reasoning, is drowned in alcohol or other substances. Let's break down the legal reality versus the suspect's perceived reality. She repeatedly asks, "Can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?" This is a fundamental misunderstanding of the First Amendment. While freedom of speech protects your right to express your identity, it does not protect disorderly conduct or public intoxication. The police are not arresting her because of the content of her speech. They are arresting her because her behavior, stumbling, yelling, blocking traffic, and causing alarm to other passengers, constitutes a breach of the peace. Her fixation on her race is what psychologists might call a cognitive tunnel. Under extreme stress and intoxication, the mind loses the ability to process complex information and instead obsesses over one simple, often irrelevant detail. For her, that detail was her whiteness, which she seemingly believed was a magic password that would open the airport gates. The officers in this situation displayed a remarkable level of command presence mixed with patience. You'll notice they gave her multiple opportunities to simply walk away or stop the behavior before the handcuffs came out. In law enforcement, this is often referred to as the ask, tell, make continuum. First, they asked her to stop causing a disruption. Then, they told her she was not going to fly. Finally, when she refused to comply and continued to escalate, they were forced to make her comply through physical arrest. The moment she refused to provide identification while being detained for an investigation of public intoxication, she added, failure to identify, or obstruction, to her list of problems. In many jurisdictions, once an officer has a reasonable suspicion that a crime has occurred, in this case, public intoxication, you are legally obligated to identify yourself. Refusal is not a right, it is an additional crime. Things took a significantly darker turn during the escort to the patrol vehicle. When the suspect kicked the officer, the entire nature of this event shifted from a misdemeanor to a felony. In the state of Texas, and indeed in most states, assault on a public servant or battery on a peace officer is a serious felony charge that carries potential prison time, not just a fine. Many people under the influence make the mistake of thinking a little kick or a shove during a struggle is part of the process. It is not. Legally, that kick is an act of violence against a protected class of worker. It strips away any chance of simply sleeping it off in the drunk tank and sets the stage for a long, expensive criminal defense battle. The officer's warning, "Don't let it bite you," suggests she may have also been attempting to bite, which brings in the threat of biological assault, further justifying the officer's use of force to restrain her legs and head. We also have to analyze the bizarre sociological aspect of her name dropping. She threatens to call Tucker Carlson and claims she knows people. This is a manifestation of entitlement delusion. She genuinely believes that her social status or political affiliation places her above the law. She views the police not as enforcers of public order, but as subordinates who have stepped out of line. This is why she is so shocked that she is being arrested. In her worldview, arrests happen to other people, not to people who know Tucker Carlson. This shattering of her ego results in the chaotic mood swings we see, going from arrogant threats to crying victimhood in seconds. Then there is the grandfather defense. After spending 10 minutes yelling about being white and having white privilege, she suddenly pivots to claiming her grandfather is black, and then Japanese. This contradiction is key. It proves that her earlier rant wasn't based on a deeply held ideology, but was rather a weaponized attempt to confuse and manipulate the officers. It's a desperate, throw everything at the wall and see what sticks strategy. She is trying to find any identity group that might grant her victim status in the eyes of the law, but justice is blind to your ancestry. It only sees your actions. And her actions, kicking, screaming, and resisting, are the only things that matter in this report. The medical intervention scene is equally telling. The paramedic notes that her pupils are super dilated. This is a crucial piece of forensic evidence. While she admits to having several beers, dilated pupils often suggest the presence of stimulants or a polysubstance interaction. Alcohol is a depressant and typically constricts pupils or leaves them normal. Dilation usually points to something else or a massive amount of adrenaline. This medical assessment destroys her credibility even further. When she screams, "My husband beats the ever-living beep" out of me, it creates a complex dilemma. Is this a genuine cry for help from a domestic violence victim, or is it another manipulation tactic to garner sympathy and distract from her own crimes? The tragedy is that her behavior, kicking the people trying to help her, makes it impossible for them to address that claim in the moment. If she is a victim, her intoxication and aggression have unfortunately masked her plight, turning potential rescuers into adversaries. Finally, looking at the charges, public intoxication, battery on a peace officer, resisting and obstructing, we see the high cost of losing self-control. This woman likely woke up the next morning in a jail cell with no memory of the racial slurs, the kicking, or the Tucker Carlson threats, facing thousands of dollars in bail and legal fees. Her reputation is permanently stained by a viral video. This video serves as a stark reminder that the freedom of speech is not a license to abuse the public, and that no matter who you think you are or who you claim to know, gravity and the law apply to everyone equally when you decide to kick a police officer. What do you think was the driving force here? Was it just alcohol, or do you think the white privilege rant revealed a deeper character flaw? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, drink responsibly, and always comply with the law. I'll see you in the next case file.
Stop! Stop!
Oh my god! Oh my god, now I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Call the police.
Stop!
You're gonna hit a pregnant woman?
No. I
Get away from my wife. The hell's your problem? Get away. Get away from me. Go, go, go. What's your problem?
What's your problem? What's your problem?
Can you get away from my wife? I'll punch you. Get away from me.
I'm gonna punch you too.
Punch me.
Okay.
What the hell?
All 29, we got contact with the other individuals. 7-4.
Hi, Alexandra.
Hi.
How's it going? I just gotta have a couple of words with you real quick, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So here's the situation. Okay. So yesterday you had an incident in Panera, correct?
Right.
Okay. So due to that, there are charges for battery that are placed against you. Okay?
Against me?
Against you. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to place you under arrest for battery. That being said, I will be more than happy to read your Miranda rights now before I do any other further questioning.
Are you good with discussing this in front of your husband?
Of course.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You're trying to arrest me?
So the person that you made contact with yesterday,
Did you know what he did to me?
I watched the video because there's videos of it. Okay.
Right.
There's videos of it, and then we also have video footage of the female manager who had video recording inside the Panera. Okay. So per their manager and per the video that we watched, okay, it shows you as the initial aggressor, okay?
I didn't do anything. He just you know, stepped in front of me, and I said, well, I don't like what you're wearing.
Okay. So again, we have more than we'll be going back to the PD, and we'll have a further discussion on it, okay? But if you don't want to speak further, I can read your Miranda rights now. And then we can do it again at the PD. If you don't want to give any further statement on it now, that's fine, but...
Can you say what actually happened or what the video shows?
So the video shows an altercation between your wife and a male party who is in between his wife, who was recording your wife due to her actions that happened at the Panera.
No, her wife was recording
Recording
me.
you, yes.
So I said stop recording because I'm talking to him. I didn't attack her. I didn't have any. I didn't even see her.
Did you attempt to grab the phone?
Yes.
Okay. So she's allowed to record you. It's a public area. So it's as unfortunate as it is, you're allowed to record people at a public area. Okay? So you can't be grabbing people's phones. Okay?
I didn't.
I understand. Okay? So again, just for the sake of everything right now, I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights. Okay? After that, we are gonna be placing you under arrest for battery. Okay?
Well, what do you mean?
We're going to be placing you under arrest for battery.
But what does this mean?
Okay, so in the state of Illinois, a battery is anything.
No. What means to arrest? I'm gonna go to jail.
We'll be transporting to the Jonesboro Police Department, and we will be booked and processed. Okay? That doesn't mean that you're going to jail. Okay? But it does mean that we do have to take you back to the police department. We have to go through the procedures that we have. Okay? And then a state's attorney will decide what happens next. Okay? So just right off the bat, you have the right to remain silent. Okay? Do you understand the rights that I've read to you?
Yes.
Okay. So I just need an acknowledgement on it. I understand that you're saying it, but do you understand the rights?
No, I really will.
Okay, so in layman's terms,
it's not my native language.
Just in regards to this, in layman's terms, okay, you have the right to an attorney, okay? You do not have to give a statement, okay? And you have a right to an attorney, and that attorney can be present with you when we go back to the police department.
How do I get attorney? I never was in the problem with the law.
So, if you do not have an attorney,
this guy attacked me, and
If you do not have an attorney, we can find an attorney for you.
right now.
If you know of an attorney, if you would like,
Well, does she need one?
that is up to her.
Because you started talking and you still didn't tell me what exactly happened. What does the video show?
The video shows that your wife attempts to take a phone from a female. The husband of that female gets in between them because he does not want her to be taking the phone. At that point,
He was between us. He was all the time.
and I understand that because he did not want you taking his wife's phone. Okay?
No,
There was a small tussle because in the video it shows you looking like you're about to throw coffee.
But I didn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. The coffee was not spilled on that person.
Right.
However,
but coffee was spilled on me.
However, after you had the tussle with the coffee, you made contact with the left side of his face. You swung at his face.
He did because he threatened me. Did she show you that?
Did not.
He said, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
You said several times that you were going to hit him.
No, I'm gonna hit you.
Okay. So again, that's essentially what happened. She made contact with the left side of his face. Okay.
No,
After that-
I want to see that video because I was so nervous that I just don't believe it.
And that's fine. You have a right to see that video. I'm just telling you from what we've watched, that is what happened. Okay? And the video and the manager of the Panera who reviewed their video footage informed me that you were the one that started the altercation between the two. Okay? So again, my main question at this point, because I read you your rights, I want to make sure that you understand. Okay?
Here, just for sake of transparency,
here's the
I have the video. This is on social media. This is on an app called Reddit. Okay? So this is just from the beginning of what they did.
The phone. I want to take the phone. See? Oh my God! Because he poured coffee on me. So what I should do?
But like I said, I'm just showing you all this. It's just in the sake of full transparency. This is publicly available on multiple social media apps.
Great. Let's see what they did. Let people see what they did. So he started it because he poured coffee on me.
Well,
see? And then I said, okay, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna talk with some terrorists.
why would you call that person a terrorist?
Because he threatened me. So I see, he pushed me again. Do you see that? That he kept pushing me.
I understand, but the problem is this whole incident was provocated by them alleging that you, and pardon my language, but this is what they claim you said, that you walked up to them and said Palestine because they had the word Palestine on the back of their their shirt. That is what provocated this. That's what would make you the primary aggressor on this.
Then I say, well, why are you making this political statement?
I know,
You're killing the
but
Jews
the
because
point being is that's what
so
started all
they
this.
can say kill the Jews, and we cannot.
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with that.
We are not taking any political stance on anything that's happening right now. The only thing that we are here to discuss is the battery that occurred at Panera.
So you see that he was pushing me all the time. If he would just let me go, it would just be over.
So again,
freedom of speech, right? There is freedom of speech in this country. They can say, I can say.
And again, I'm not taking anything away from your civil rights. I'm not saying anything against their civil rights. The only thing that we are here to discuss right now is the battery and disorderly conduct that occurred at Panera. Okay? The reason I read you Miranda rights is because if you do,
are you gonna arrest him? That is my question, because he was actually charging at me. I just said I can send whatever I want, but he was charging at me, and he said, yeah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I felt threatened. He terrorized
so
me.
So at what time did he say he was going to hit you? Because if it was during that video,
I'm sure she got rid of this. I was wondering if that's why I didn't want her.
So did that occur prior to you pointing at them and saying what you said? Or did it happen after the fact, in between?
After at some point we were already, like in disagreement. So I just, I don't know exact moment, but I know we were like in
I think I don't know if it was before or after he poured the coffee on me, but he threatened me. I swear, I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
So again, I just want to clarify because I want to make sure that it's for our purposes and for the purposes further. Did you understand what I explained? Okay, can you explain it to her so that way she would understand it?
Well, don't say anything anymore. He read you the rights, that you have the right to the attorney, and you don't have to say anything, whether you're guilty or not guilty, or you don't have to say anything, okay? Because they're gonna use everything against you.
Injustice.
Well, it is injustice, obviously, but that's how they do stuff. So, you know.
Again, I've read you your Miranda rights. I will do so again once we get back to the police department, okay? At this time, though, okay, whatever belongings that you do not want coming with you, I suggest you leave with your husband. We will then have to place you under arrest, and we will be taking you back to the police department.
Can I go with her, or
You can go to the PD. You can't go with her in one of our squad
But you
cars,
can
but
come
you're
to the
more than
station.
welcome to go to the station. You would just have to drive there yourself. We can't take you in the squad car.
Oh, I always wanted to. Where is the police
So
station?
it's at 850 Curtis in Downers Road. If there's anything that she doesn't want brought there, she can leave it with you, and then we will place her under arrest. We'll take her back to the police department, and then you can follow us to the police department, or you can meet us there.
This is
I
so crazy.
will follow since I can
Okay.
go with you guys.
This
Can I
is
get dressed up?
Yes, you can.
You can get dressed. Unfortunately, your wife has to sit here. We will wait until you get back.
Ma'am, why don't you give your husband your purse? I mean, you don't need it.
I do need it.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to bring
If you want to bring it, it's just like I said. It's just if it's extra stuff. If you don't want to,
I-
bring it.
Well, then
My-
doesn't she need like
my
ID
daughter
and
is-
stuff?
is-
Because then you're gonna ask for ID and she won't have ID. So,
we-
then you're
we-
gonna say like, oh, you have
we
no
already
ID.
have
we
that.
already have her identification.
But
information.
if you bring your purse with you, we have to search that entire purse and all its contents. So I'm
That's
just
why
trying to
we-
help with your privacy.
So if you don't want us to go inside your purse,
You can bring your wallet and your
Yes.
phone if you want. That's fine.
it's just
and then leave the rest
it's
of the
for our
purse.
policy at the department. If she brings a bag, we
So,
have to search that.
so the people basically copied the license plate. That's how this thing started. I mean, how did they know her name and address and everything? And suddenly 4 cops show up here.
So we were able to get her information via our computer.
Okay, but computer is not so smart. Somebody had to input the information in the computer. So I'm asking,
So a
how did
third-party
it go?
person, informed us of her information.
Of course.
Okay, let me
Yes,
just
go ahead and get changed.
Alright, so ma'am, we do have to put you in handcuffs, okay? That
Oh
is
my
part of
God.
our policy.
We will not put you in the squad car until your husband returns. If that'll make you feel more comfortable, okay? But for the purposes of this incident,
Did you arrest him? I want to see him arrested for what he did. I still have coffee on my.
but ma'am,
I was looking at this. My hair was wet, but everything
ma'am,
was wet. My face
I know,
was
but
wet.
had you not made the comment that you made and kept on going on with it,
Because if he wouldn't react, you know, how many people attack me? Okay, because he has a silly accent or something. So I'm gonna go after them.
I can't make any comment on that, man, because I'm not in your shoes. The only thing that we can make comments on are what we know.
and if what you're telling me is the truth, that if someone makes fun of your comment or your accent and you don't do anything about it, I applaud you for your restraint. The problem is in this situation, you were the one who made the initial contact between that couple and yourself by the comment that you made, and that devolved the situation into where we're at now.
Okay?
No, it's not. I know that you're doing your job, but this is crazy. I did.
So what we're going to do is, to make it more comfortable for you, I will cuff you in front. So it will not be behind your back, it will be in front, okay? So the other officer here will hold on to your property, okay?
And just put your hands kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay?
Put the stuff in your pocket.
We have to hold on to it because we've had people call and record with phones in the past, so we have to put the stuff in the front of the car.
Well, so what's wrong if she's recording? If she got recorded at Panera and you're saying it's perfectly legal, so it's like double standard now.
Well, we're actually recording in the car itself, but again, it's just our policy that the stuff
I know,
goes
I'm making
personal
sure
property
that's...
goes into the front of the vehicle or the rear of the vehicle, not with the person that's in the vehicle. So, I'm not going to go looking through any of this. I'm not going to try to unlock her phone, nothing like that. It's just going to go right into the front seat of my partner's
So
car.
sit tight real quick because I'm going to double lock this so they don't tighten on you when you're sitting inside the vehicle, okay?
Wow. Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and move it for you.
What's horrible. Oh, where's my phone?
I have it right here. Right here. Go ahead and talk.
My daughter.
We will allow you to talk to your daughter as soon as we get to the police department, okay?
This is so unjust.
And just so you know, ma'am, there's a camera on in
That's
there. and
good.
it's
That's
recording.
good. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not a.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lab. We often hear the phrase freedom of speech thrown around as a shield for bad behavior. People mistakenly believe that the First Amendment gives them the right to say anything to anyone, anywhere, without consequence. But today's case proves that there is a very distinct line between expressing an opinion and committing a crime, and that line is usually drawn the moment you touch someone else. On November 16th, 2024, inside a Panera Bread in Downers Grove, Illinois, a couple was enjoying their meal when a woman, identified as Alexandra, confronted them. The trigger? The husband was wearing a hoodie with the word Palestine on it. What follows is a textbook example of how not to interact with the police, and a fascinating look at how a suspect's own words during an arrest can elevate a misdemeanor charge into a serious felony. Let's analyze the footage. Right off the bat, we see the suspect, Alexandra, engaging in aggressive behavior. She is getting in their faces, she is allegedly attempting to grab the phone, and witnesses describe her throwing a drink. Legally, battery in Illinois doesn't just mean punching someone, it is defined as causing bodily harm, or making physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature. Spilling coffee on someone, that is battery. Grabbing a phone out of someone's hand, that is battery. Also, pay attention to her threat. I'm going to find you. In many jurisdictions, this could act as evidence of malice or intent to harass, which defeats any claim of self-defense. Now let's fast forward to the next day. The police have reviewed the footage, they have witness statements, and they are at Alexandra's door. Watch how her demeanor shifts from the aggressor in the restaurant to the confused victim in her driveway. This is a classic psychological defense mechanism known as DARVO, deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. First, she denies, saying, "I didn't do anything." Then she attacks the victim's narrative, claiming, "He stepped in front of me." Finally, she reverses the roles, claiming she was the one threatened. However, she admits, "I don't like what you're wearing." This is a critical admission. It establishes motive. It proves that she initiated the contact based on the victim's clothing, which is protected speech. The officer then attempts to read her Miranda rights. Watch how she suddenly forgets how to understand English and the concept of law. This is what we call feigning ignorance. She asks, "What does this mean?" regarding the arrest. The officer is incredibly patient here. He explains that she has the right to an attorney. Suspects often do this to stall for time or to try and solicit sympathy from the officer. She uses character evidence about herself, saying, "I've never been in trouble." Forensic tip: your past criminal record, or lack thereof, is irrelevant to whether you committed this specific crime today. Being a good mother doesn't give you a free pass to throw coffee at strangers. Now, we get to the turning point of the entire investigation. The officer decides to show her the video evidence, and in her reaction, she destroys her own defense. She calls the victim a terrorist. Did you catch that? This is the smoking gun. Until this moment, she might have argued this was just a fight over personal space or a misunderstanding. But by using the word terrorist, based solely on the man wearing a Palestine hoodie, she has just provided the evidence needed for a hate crime enhancement. In Illinois, a hate crime is committed when a person assaults or commits battery against someone by reason of their actual or perceived race, color, creed, religion, ancestry, or national origin. By equating Palestine with terrorist, she is showing bias motivation. She just upgraded her own charges from a misdemeanor to a felony. She keeps repeating, freedom of speech. Let's clear this up once and for all. The First Amendment protects you from the government restricting your speech. It does not give you the right to assault people because you dislike their speech. The victim has the freedom of speech to wear a hoodie. Alexandra has the freedom of speech to say, "I hate your hoodie." But the moment she throws coffee or grabs a phone, that is no longer speech. That is action. and actions have legal consequences. As the saying goes, your right to swing your fist ends where my nose begins. As the arrest logistics begin, we see the reality setting in. The entitlement phase is ending, and the bargaining phase is beginning. She wants to go to the bathroom, she wants to drink water, she wants to change her clothes. The officers are professional, but firm. Once you are detained for a felony, you lose your autonomy. You don't get to drive yourself to the station. You don't get a private moment in your house. The castle doctrine doesn't apply when you are the suspect in custody. She also complains that the victim's wife recorded her, claiming, if she got recorded, it's a double standard. Again, a misunderstanding of the law. You have no expectation of privacy in a public restaurant like Panera Bread. Anyone can record anything. However, you cannot grab someone's property to stop them from recording. That is robbery or battery, depending on the force used. Finally, she uses the, I'm just a citizen defense. She says, I'm just a wife and mother, and I didn't come here to make crimes. This is the halo effect. The belief that because she perceives herself as a good person in her daily life, she cannot possibly be a criminal. But crime isn't a personality trait, it's an act. You can be a wife, a mother, a taxpayer, and a churchgoer, and still commit a hate crime. The law judges the act, not the persona. In the end, Alexandra's attempt to police a stranger's clothing led to serious consequences. Initially, she might have faced a simple battery charge. But because of her statements, specifically calling the victim a terrorist and admitting she targeted him for his hoodie, she was charged with 2 felony counts of hate crime and 1 misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. This video serves as a powerful lesson in self-control. We live in a polarized world. You will see people wearing things you disagree with, you will hear opinions you hate, but in a civilized society, we use our words, from a distance, or we simply walk away. The moment you decide to get physical, you are no longer a concerned citizen. You are a defendant. What do you think? Do you believe the hate crime charges are justified based on her calling him a terrorist? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, know your rights, and keep your hands to yourself. I'll see you in the next case file.
Hello.
Hey, honey.
Hey, what's going on?
So me and my they were just out here doing bubbles.
Okay.
And my neighbor, she out every day. I called the police
right
on
there
her.
sitting?
Yeah, she's sitting there with her camera.
Okay.
And she has camera, so she I don't know if she watches, but she can pull that camera footage probably back up.
Okay.
She walked to that gate and sprayed bear mace or whatever at me and my and it's like if you walk probably that way you can still smell it because it got in my into my chest or whatever. But then she walked back and sat down, and she every day is like, oh, you and get out of my neighborhood and where for this is like we have footage of her of that, but that's like, but I wish I would have had her just now. She literally walked to that gate right here.
How far were y'all standing?
We were right here. After I had my baby throw the little thing down, so we were standing right here.
Right here?
Yeah, because she has her thing.
And she was at the fence?
Yes.
So, what?
She just did it.
Y'all just...
Nope,
she wasn't yelling at y'all first?
Oh, no, she was yelling at first, just say y'all stupid. But that's, I don't care about that. Yeah. But that bear mace or whatever that was, you just literally came to your gate and sprayed.
Right.
She said the other day when she was out here playing, I wasn't here. I had a graduation yesterday and I was getting my stuff done. So I didn't know that this is her second time. My daughter said she did it to her while she was out playing in the pool and told her she wished she drowned. And I didn't know nothing about that until I just called the police.
She sprayed then too?
Yes, but I didn't know anything about that time because I wasn't here, and she just told me she sprayed it, and I told her I didn't.
And that was when you said?
When I got my eyebrows done Thursday.
So yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want medics just to check y'all out or anything?
My chest is hurting a little bit. I don't know, but she should have that big old whatever. I thought the lady had a damn gun, honestly, because they say she put the gun on those people over on the other side of her, so I don't know if she's...
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know what she had.
Do y'all want medics to come check y'all out?
No, I just had some water.
Okay.
And I just drank a little bit of ginger ale.
I'm gonna see if I can try and smell it when I walk over here. Was it like a mist or was it like a spray?
No, it was a mist and it was brown. Like I've never seen.
Who was all out with you? It was you,
just me
her?
her and my.
Okay. What did she say when she walked up and did it? Like, what was she saying?
She just said, "You stupid," and just and just spray.
That's it?
That's it. And that's her favorite. Like, I'm not even being. My daughter probably got 100 recordings of her.
Okay.
Like, this is like.
Would it be alright if I could see one of the recordings?
Yeah. It's like she sat it down when. Yep. That's whatever.
Oh, is that
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Because she had just. I'm finna say whatever. She had just sat down with it. I had to grab the phone, tried to get it. Whatever that big old black thing is. That's what she came to the fence and sprayed.
What does it look like?
Like it looked. That's what I
Like,
said.
does it have a canister?
Yeah, like a canister.
What color is the canister?
Black. It all looked like it was black.
And then the handle was black too?
Like it all looked at black. And then she sprayed. I was like, I didn't know what she had. And then she held it up and sprayed it in like a big old black mist. And it was so like, so I was like, it must be bear mace because I done been sprayed with regular mace before.
Are you wanting to press charges?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sick. Like, I don't care what she say to me and my big kids, but my don't even like they didn't even know what that was until she started saying it.
Right.
Like, and she still probably don't know what my. It's like she says something to her every day. I even let my landlord know. I was like, this lady is like.
That's ridiculous.
I pay $19.50 a month for rent, and now I don't even like them coming out the door.
You gotta deal with this. Do y'all have any residue on your skin?
Well, I know it's in my chest because I can feel it here.
Okay.
Like I can feel it, and I'm trying to find these other videos because I know I have more videos of this lady doing stuff, but it's really just. And then they would tell me she'll make, like, when they walk past, she'll make, like, gun sounds, like,
Hello. So what's going on today?
Them people keep making threats.
Mm-hmm. Like, so...
They're going to come over, they're going to beat my ass, and they're going to smash my face in.
Okay.
Put the little kids up to come over to the fence and throw stuff at me, because all I do is sit on my back porch and read.
It's okay,
I don't know
puppy.
who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even tell you their names. I don't have nothing to do with them, and I don't talk to them.
Okay. So what happened today?
She come over to my fence with they keep tripping cell phone thing. I don't know what it is. They put the little cell phone in a little kid's hand, make them come over to the fence, and they tell them to say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then they hold the cell phone up like this here.
To do what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Trying something. And then that woman, she keeps saying she's going to take care of me, okay?
What's she's saying exactly?
Huh?
What'd she say exactly?
I can't hear her.
Okay.
I can only see her, the motions and what have you, okay?
Okay.
But they sit on that back porch over there, and they'll come out and they'll pace something down that fence, saying stuff. I ignore them, you know, and they just back and forth. And then finally, they'll go in one door, out the back door, pace something down, in the front door, out the back door, pace something down. And that one guy over there, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of them. There's supposed to be 4 people. A man, a woman, and 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10 people living there. Okay? But then he paces up and down the fence line and makes all kinds of horrible noises, whistles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no peace here.
Okay. Have you tried calling us?
Huh?
Have you tried calling us?
You guys got enough to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking that maybe, because the lady that owns the house, I called her about, and she knows.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not going to renew the lease.
Okay.
But they can, you know, I don't know. I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Black people are nice. You know the difference between
Mm-hmm.
black people and. I hope you do anyway. But black people, I work with black people. I like black people. I know some real good black people. I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of drugs going on over there. A lot of cars coming in over there.
10, 14, 17.
Okay, and that pot comes over.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, I get a second hand of all that dope they're smoking, and they smoke dope.
Okay. So
Matter of fact, Gary can tell you that across the street. A lady on the other end down there can tell you that. Okay?
So-
But I'm not going to let them hurt me.
okay.
I will use whatever means I have to.
And what did you do today?
I use pepper spray at them.
Okay.
Huh?
Did you spray it? Did it hit them? Like
No, I
what?
didn't spray
Where did you spray it from?
From right outside of my door. I didn't spray to hit them. I just want to let them know I have some protection.
So you didn't like go up to the gate and start spraying like at them and the kids or anything like
I
that?
made one big shot of spray in the air.
Okay.
I have a taser, and I will use every what I can get my hands on.
So,
I want to go down and file charges, but I don't know their name.
okay.
And I called down on her, and I.
Well, so that's what you call us for.
Huh?
That's what you call us for when, you know, a few weeks ago, months ago, however long it's been going on. You call us when this happens, so that you don't have to
do anything.
Well,
They still do it.
I mean, it's better than not calling us and us not doing anything, right? Because at least when you call us, we at least know about it. So that when we come out here for something else, we kind of know the situation. Because this is the first time I've been out here that I know of.
Well, she called them on me before.
Mm-hmm.
They came out.
And what happened then?
Nothing.
But what happened? Why did she call? What did she do? What did you do?
I'm sitting on my back porch reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I yelled at the kids, I think, twice, because they're screaming their top of their lungs. I told them to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to scream that way.
And she didn't like that?
No. Okay. And, you know, they didn't like that one bit. So the two girls over there, they always telling me to kiss their ass. They'll bend over and stick their ass up at me and go, kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that woman, she did the same thing, tell me to kiss her ass. You know, they bend over, stick it up, and put their finger right there and look at me, and you can tell what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get in those windows facing my house. Nobody else can see them.
So
facing my house. And they'll get in those windows. They'll send those kids out to the fence. And you can hear them telling them because the kids keeps looking back at the window, you know.
So there's nothing against the law for doing that until you report it to us that it's happening over and over and over and over and over again.
I reported it to the first ones that were here.
Because then it can come under harassment, okay? But until you're reporting this to us, there's nothing, because that's not
You have a card with your
that's
number.
not illegal. Now them doing the same stuff over and over and over again, that possibly could become something that we can look into. But them just doing it and then you calling us, I would say people, that's the freedom of speech, you know? They can say whatever they want.
I own my house here. Okay, I have a right to peace living in my house.
I agree, which is why we need it documented over and over again, because then it can become criminal, because then it can become harassment.
It is harassment.
But it has to be us. You have to call and document and tell us this, because I need a long string of days and incidents of this occurring. Do you understand? Because them just you telling me this, that, you know, they're telling you all these things saying kiss my ass. You could tell me that right now. I can't do nothing. It's freedom of speech. I could tell you that right now. You can't do nothing. It's freedom of speech. But them doing it over and over and over again but we need documentation of that, is what I'm saying.
Can I go down and file charges even though I don't know their name?
For what?
For harassment.
So we need proof of lots of events of this happening for that to happen, is what we need. It can't just be just from today. You can't just, we need documentation of a lot of events.
Yeah, they don't like me sitting on my back porch, and I've been sitting back there.
And you can do that. That's your property. You can do that all you want.
I do.
That's fine.
But then I pay a price too by sitting back there.
So then when they do something or they say something or they're harassing you, you document it. You call us, you get it on camera, show us them doing that to you over and over and over again, and we can work towards something being harassment. Oops.
But I will use every means I have available to protect myself, and they keep making threats.
But so if they stay on their side of the fence, though, you can't be doing that type of stuff, okay?
Doing what type of stuff?
Spraying mace at them if they're on their side of the fence, because now they're on their property.
They come up on their property at night.
To your property?
Mm-hmm.
So then call us so we can do something. But if they're on their property, you can't stay on your property and spray bear mace or anything. If they're still on their property, you cannot do that. Because there's a fence between you guys, okay? They're on their property, just like you're on your property.
Right.
So you can't be spraying mace, okay? So I'm gonna talk to him really quick, okay? Hey, so I'm just kind of wondering your side of things.
what was kind of going on when all this happened? Like, what were y'all doing?
He talking about today.
Today, yeah, with this incident. Like, why?
The bubbles.
You're playing with the bubbles? Okay, what did she do?
She walked up to the gate and then she just tried to spray us.
Okay. Did you feel the effects of the pepper spray? No. Do you need medical attention for any reason? Like, does your nose hurt? Does your throat hurt? Your lungs? Your throat hurt a little bit? Oh, your nose? Okay.
We come home and you'll just hear it.
That's what she said. She just sits there all
All
night.
day. Stupid. You don't belong in this neighborhood. All this, she make gun sounds like she just. This is every day that God give her. That's what she decides to do.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna talk to her real quick.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Ada. Hi. I know you talked to him a little bit earlier, but I just want to talk to you real quick. My name's Deputy Kenny. Okay, I'm kind of the one doing this whole report. Okay. So I know you already told him what's kind of going on between y'all.
I can't really, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's okay, Bumpers.
They do drugs.
Okay.
I mean, everybody in the neighborhood knows that everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
They keep making threats to me.
Okay.
Especially those two girls and that one woman.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, I don't have nothing to do with them. I don't talk to them. I can't even tell you who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I do get out and walk. I had to pick up their trash out of my yard, bags of dirty baby diapers, throw it over I don't know who did it, but they were dirty baby diapers, and that's the only baby over there that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So there's a lot going on.
Okay.
They keep telling me how they're going to punch my face in. They're going to take and come over and beat the hell out of me. And, you know.
When did they say that?
Just about every time they see me on my back porch.
Okay.
This is my house.
I gotcha.
I have a right to protect myself.
Sure.
And I will use every what means I have to do that with.
I gotcha. All right, so.
And if they're if they get hit with something, that's their problem.
Okay. I'm just gonna read this to you real quick. Just because I have to read it to you before I keep talking to you. Okay. Do you understand each of these rights?
No, not really.
Do you want me to read them again?
No.
Okay. All right, Miss Ada.
Because I haven't done anything except live in my house.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. At this time, though, I do need you to put your hands behind your back, okay?
No,
yes,
you don't do that to me.
Ma'am, please.
Hey.
Ma'am.
Miss Ada, don't fight us. Don't fight us.
Ma'am, I'll move them to the front.
What are you arresting me for?
Okay, it's going to be simple battery, okay?
No, I haven't touched anybody.
I got you. I need you to put your hands behind your back. Ma'am.
Wait a
Miss
minute.
Ada.
No. I got to take care of this animal.
Is there anybody that we can call for you?
No.
Okay, so.
We'll take care of the dog. We'll let him inside.
I'll put him inside, okay?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to let your dog inside.
No, but what are you trying to do with me?
You're
being placed under arrest.
For what?
For a simple battery.
I haven't touched anybody.
Ma'am, I need you to put your hands behind your back.
Miss Ada.
Ma'am, don't make this difficult.
I got arthritis in my shoulders.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, so don't fight us, and we'll get it to the front.
No, I don't understand what you're trying to do here. I haven't done a damn thing. Okay, can I call somebody?
We'll figure that out in a minute. Who are you trying to call?
My grandson.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Do you know his phone number?
Not right off the top of my head.
Where's your
but
phone?
He's supposed to be
So where's your phone? Do you want
inside.
Do you want us to grab it and bring it with you?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait a minute.
No,
we're not stalling. I need you to.
That's the only
car.
Ma'am, it's either we grab
You
the
want
phone.
them to see you do this, don't you?
No, I want you to get in my vehicle.
I got to go get my keys, or I can't get back in my house.
You can get your keys. I'm not letting you back in your house.
I just asked you if I could go get them, and you told me no. You're not going back in there because we don't know what you might grab. You might grab that bear spray or mace. We don't want that to happen. Okay. So I will go get your keys if you would like, and your cell phone, and you can bring them with you to the jail.
I don't have a cell phone.
You just said you did.
No, I have an extension phone from my phone. It's like You can move it around on the back porch, out in the yard, but it's not a cell phone.
So how do you like me to get your keys?
Okay, if you go inside the door,
I'm listening.
my bedroom will be to the right. My purse is right there beside of my bed. The keys are right on the bottom shelf.
We're gonna walk to that front car, okay?
What?
We're gonna walk to that front car with my light on it.
It's going to be a 6-minute delay.
You really don't have any right doing this.
I understand, ma'am.
Wait till I get the pictures back. I can show you what they're doing.
Okay. Go ahead and take a seat.
7124 units report to the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We often talk about neighbors from hell, but today's case takes that term to a literal toxic level. Usually neighborhood disputes are about property lines, loud music, or trash cans. But what happens when a dispute escalates to chemical warfare? On July 8, 2025, officers responded to a disturbance call in a residential neighborhood. A mother reported that her elderly neighbor didn't just yell at her children, she allegedly deployed a chemical agent against them. And we aren't talking about standard self-defense pepper spray. The allegation here involves bear mace, a substance designed to stop a 600-pound grizzly bear being used on children playing with bubbles. In this video, we are going to break down the investigation, analyze the suspect's psychological state, and look at the specific legal missteps that turned a grumpy neighbor into a criminal defendant. Let's get into the footage. The video begins with the victim explaining the situation to the responding officer. Right off the bat, pay attention to her demeanor. In forensic analysis, we look for consistency. She explains that she was outside with her kids blowing bubbles when the neighbor, identified as Ida, walked to the gate and sprayed a brown mist. The victim specifically mentions the substance got into her chest and lungs. This is a critical detail. Bear mace typically has a much higher concentration of capsaicinoids, CRC, than human pepper spray. It creates a heavy fog rather than a stream, which explains why the victim inhaled it even from a distance. The victim also notes that the neighbor has cameras and watches them constantly. This behavior, surveilling neighbors and waiting for an opportunity to engage, is often a precursor to escalation. It shows premeditation rather than a spontaneous reaction to a threat. Now, the officer moves to interview the suspect, Ada. This is where the investigation shifts from he said, she said, to gathering evidence of a crime. Ada immediately adopts the role of the victim. She claims the neighbors are making threats and doing drugs. I want to pause here and analyze Ida's statement. I get a secondhand high of all that dope they're smoking. This is a common tactic we see in these types of disputes, known as deflection. Instead of addressing the accusation, spraying mace, she tries to criminalize the victims to justify her own behavior. However, notice she offers zero proof. No videos of them holding weapons, no evidence of drug use, just her word. But then, the mask slips. At this point in the conversation, Ida reveals her internal bias. She says, I know the difference between black people and I work for black people. This is a massive red flag. In sociology and psychology, this is known as othering. By distinguishing between good black people, those she employs or approves of, and her neighbors, she is revealing that her hostility is likely rooted in racial bias. She doesn't see them as neighbors, she sees them as the other, which in her mind justifies her aggression. It's a moment that destroys her credibility as an innocent elderly woman just trying to read a book. The officer, maintaining excellent composure, asks the million-dollar question, What did you do today? And Ida, believing she is entirely in the right, confesses. She admits, I used pepper spray at them. I just want to let them know I have some protection. Here is where Ada fails to understand the law. Self-defense requires an imminent threat. This means you must be in immediate danger of bodily harm. Someone playing bubbles in their own yard is not an imminent threat. Even if they were yelling mean words, you cannot respond to verbal insults with physical force. She claims she sprayed it in the air. Legally, this is irrelevant. This is what we call constructive intent. If you fire a weapon or spray a chemical in the direction of a person, even if you claim it was a warning shot, you are responsible for where that projectile or chemical lands. The wind carried that chemical into the lungs of a mother and her children. That completes the elements of battery. The officer now has a confession, a victim statement, and physical evidence. The victim coughing chest pain. He has a probable cause for an arrest. But notice how he handles the transition. He doesn't tackle her immediately. He calmly asks her to turn around. Ada is shocked. For what? I haven't touched anybody. This is a common misconception among suspects. Battery doesn't always require skin-to-skin contact. If I throw a rock at you, or if I spray a chemical at you, the object or the chemical is an extension of my person. By spraying them, she did touch them. Now let's look at the safety protocol during the arrest. Ida asks to go back inside to get her keys and phone. The officer firmly says, "No, I'm not letting you back in your house." This is a critical officer safety moment. Why? Because Ada just admitted to having weapons. She admitted to having bear mace and a taser. If the officer lets her walk back into that bedroom unescorted, she could grab a gun, she could barricade herself inside, or she could grab the bear mace and spray the officer. You will see this in almost every arrest video. Once the cuffs are on, or once the decision to arrest is made, you lose your freedom of movement. You do not get to go back into your castle to retrieve items. Ida tries one last tactic, the sympathy card. She mentions her arthritis. She tries to guilt the officers. But looking at the totality of the circumstances, spraying a chemical agent at children, the officers are not swayed. They use the least amount of force necessary, but they make it clear she is going to jail. In the end, Ada was charged with simple battery. She thought she could police her neighborhood through fear and chemical weapons. She thought her age and her complaints about drugs would give her a free pass. But the law looks at actions, not excuses. This case serves as a stark reminder. You have the right to be annoying. You have the right to be a grumpy neighbor. But you do not have the right to attack people on their own property because you don't like their existence. Nah, what do you think? Should the charges have been more severe considering children were involved? Let me know in the comments below. As always, stay safe, watch out for your neighbors, and I'll see you in the next case file.